What's up, my nuggets? MisterFantasmo here, and I'm pretty sure you know what time it is. If you look at the clock right now and you ask your clock, what time is it, clock? He'll probably say something like he or she. I'm not going to give a gender-specific clock reference, but your clock will probably say something like, it's Friday, which is why you're watching the Call of Duty, which is why you need to get up off your lazy bum sticks after you're done watching this entire video. And you're going to go to your room, you're going to go in your closet, you're going to get dressed, you're going to put on your sleek and snazzy Call of Duty t-shirt. Oh, you don't have one of those? Well, you can definitely get one at MisterFantasmo.spreadshirt.com. Link in the description for the Call of Duty t-shirt. That's right. I actually have 3 of them myself. I ordered the white, the black, and the gray V-neck version. So if you want to be as cool as me, then you're probably already there. I'm not very cool to begin with, but I'd like to think I know a little bit about the girl's brain. The girl. A girl, any girl, your girl, my girl, that girl that you see every day but are too scared to talk to or don't even know what to say to. I think I know a little bit about that girl, and that's why I developed this series, to go through your user-submitted questions and answer them as coolly as I can. So, without further ado, and without much every time I do a commentary, and I'm sure it doesn't even come up in the commentary, but I just feel like bringing it up, there's this stupid guy in the back of my house that I live right above a bar, and he just, any time of day, anytime I decide to do a commentary, he just takes a huge freaking bag of bottles and throws them in the dumpster, and all I hear while I'm trying to put my thoughts into words is just a bunch of bottles. Like, I seriously think he just takes them and he just waits for me. He waits to hear my voice. I don't know. Maybe it's a girl. I keep giving gender-specific things to things that aren't gender-specific. I don't know. It could be a girl bottle runner, but I'm assuming that it's just some old skis trying to ruin my day. Anyways, we should probably answer some questions. Actually, what I wanted to try to do this week is I wanted to try and go play by play. I picked one specific question, and at the end I might throw in a couple Twitter questions, but one specific question from the last Call of Duty. And if you'll remember, in the last Call of Duty, gameplay-wise, I got a Moab, and one of my buddies captured the flag right before my Moab went off, so I wasn't able to get it. So this is actually the very next game, and I'm trying to get another Moab because I'm trying to you know, do whatever. So you'll see what goes on with that. But also, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna take this one question, and it's by Tay Sunset. And at first I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna go back frame by frame and analyze this as if I were John Madden. So here we go. Dear Sir Phantasmo, I finally have a problem. While going home from school on the bus, there's this girl that sat in front of me. I don't know what happened, but something sparked, and I seem to like her. I know she goes to my school now because I saw her today. Gorgeous. And takes the same bus as I do, but I don't know what to do. I don't even know her name, her grade, or even classes. It's the first time in a while that I ever felt like this. Would this be another confidence kind of question? Thanks. Well, Tay Sunset. First of all, every question. Oh, I'd say a bulk of these questions, because I was reading through. I always like to read through a lot of the questions before I pick out ones to answer, and a lot of these can be either answered by watching my previous Call of Duty episodes or just reiterating the fact it's like taking a nail of confidence and pounding it into your head. Anytime you see a girl, you want to take that out. You want to wiggle the nail of confidence out. And really what you should be doing is maybe putting like 3 or 4 more of them in your body, and then you can go up and talk to the girl. But like I said, let's go back and look at this more closely. So it starts off with Dear Sir Phantasmo, and I really like that. I think that should probably catch on as a thing, as a way of calling me by name. Sir Phantasmo relates back to my great grandfather, Sir Phantasmo, and he was a knight in shining armor, and he got all the ladies, so that's probably where I get it from. But anyways, okay, so dear Sir Phantasmo, I finally have a problem. I'm glad that you finally have a problem, because most people go through their whole life without having a problem until you're like on your beanbag sitting there watching TV, and you're like, you got like one hand in your Cheetos, and then you like feel like you're not getting enough Cheetos at one time, so you put another hand in the Cheetos, and then this like Oprah comes on, and it's a rerun, and you've already seen it like 20 times, so you're trying not to, you know, watch it again, and then you want to change the channel, and you got Cheeto hands, and even though you got that huge remote with the big buttons that's for like really old people, you can't even like hit it with your elbow to change the channel, and then you have a problem. So, but this is your problem, right? So you finally have a problem. While going home from school on the bus, there's this girl that sat in front of me. Now, I don't know how much bus riding has changed since when I went to high school back in '86, but I can assure you that the status symbol of riding in the back of the bus, or more towards the back of the bus, has not been tarnished. When you're in high school and middle school and even elementary school, the kids who sit in the back of the bus are always the coolest because they always separate it by grade, and the higher the grade, the farther back you sit, which is completely the exact opposite once you get out of high school, because you ride a bus and you just go into the front because you just want to get in and get out as fast as you can. You know that like there are creepy bums and like naked people in the back, and you don't even want to mess with that. So, you know, while you're in school, it's more of a status symbol, and after you get out of school, you're just like, I'm just going function over fashion right now. I just want to get in and get out. But since you're still in school, I would definitely try and use that to your advantage. You know, women like powerful men. They like a man who can take control, and if he wants to sit at the back of the bus, he can. So just, you know, while you're going to the back of the bus, just make sure she knows that you're going to the back of the bus, and she's up front, or she's at least closer to the front than you are. So anyways, I don't know what happened, but something sparked, and I seemed to like her. You should probably trace it back to the spark. It's kind of like a firefighter. He wants to know the source of the fire, so you're trying to get the source of the spark, and then we can analyze that more. But I think you go more into detail when you say, I know she goes to my school now because I saw her today. Gorgeous. You put gorgeous in parentheses. I'm just going to go ahead and think that was towards me. And it worked because I'm obviously answering your question, and I appreciate your compliment. And takes the same bus as I do. You already said that, but I don't know what to do.
I don't think we get double points.
I don't even know her name, her grade, or even classes. Now, this one I'm going to come back to because this is probably the most important part of the question right here. It's the first time in a while I've ever felt like this. I would go back to, if you're saying it's the first time in a while, you've obviously felt like this before. So go back to how you felt before, and then see how you handled it in that situation. And you might not even need me to help if you handled it successfully before. Just follow the same rule set that you did before. You know, maybe you fell in love with a girl on the bus before, and you can just completely do that, and you probably wouldn't have even asked this question, so that's probably not the case. Would this be another confidence thing? Absolutely. And since you don't know her name, her grade, or her classes, you just brought up 3 points that you can go and talk to her about on the bus. Literally, it's as easy as, well, it's easy in the way of the formula is very easy. It's just going about performing the formula that it can sometimes be tricky and can sometimes be nerve-wracking to guys. You know, you get on the bus and you sit right down next to her. I don't know if she sits by someone normally, if she sits by one of her girlfriends, just, you know, poison them the night before, and you know, just not like deadly poison, just like sick poison, so they can puke, and their mom doesn't want them to go to school. So just try, you know, if she's sitting by herself, just go over, sit down beside her, say, you know, I mean, you can take it several ways. You can, it's like a little skill tree. If you want to look at it like video games, you can go the super blunt route and be like, hey, I think you're cute. My name's so and so. My name's Tay Sunset. I wouldn't say that because that kind of makes you sound like some kind of weird wrestler or something. But yeah, so you can go up to there. You can be completely blunt, or you can play kind of the casual. You know, you can just sit down beside her and say, hey, what's going on? You know, and then if she responds, you know, give her your name, and then she'll give you her name, and then you guys can just kind of like start small talk like that. So you don't have to say, I think you're cute right away. Sometimes that works on girls, sometimes it'll creep them out. Honestly, you never know unless you try. There's a lot of commentaries that I've done about breaking the ice with Call of Duty or Call of Booty, because I feel like it just happens so much, but it's so situational in how you go about it. If it were me, I would just sit down beside her. If she has a group of people that she normally sits with, I would just, you know, sit close to her. You know, try and you know, she's got to be alone at some time on the bus, and I would just approach her and, you know, just start small talk. Talk about, I don't know, talk about books that she's reading, or like try to figure out what grade she's in or what classes she's taken. If she's talking about something with someone else, remember that and bring it up later. You know, so I heard you were talking about this and this and this. It's just there's so many ways that you can go about talking to girls. It's just the first step is actually doing it. And I know that people that ask these questions just need more practice in doing that, which you can always talk to fat chicks. I've recommended that once before, and I'll recommend it again. Fat chicks are awesome to talk to. Anyways, guys, I think that's all. Oh, I wanted to do one Twitter question. Oh shoot, they're kind of pouring in. Okay, so there was one that I picked out, except for now it's all the way down here. Okay. This is from Luke at Schooldy0. Some of you guys have weird Twitter names. Okay, so Luke says, at MisterFantasmo, I listen to really odd music and sometimes wonder if the female species sees me as weird for that. Do they work like that? It depends on how weird of music you listen to. I listen to a wide range of music. I pride myself on being able to adapt, really. That's what I mean, girls want you to be your own person, and they want you to be, you know, different in certain aspects, but you can't be completely different. You can't be like, well, normal people eat cheeseburgers, so I'm just gonna eat a rock. I'm just gonna take a rock to dinner, and I'm just gonna eat rocks. And you know, normal people listen to hip hop music and dance music, so I'm just gonna listen to old time banjo music. I mean, you can use some things to differentiate you from other people, but don't try to be different. Just be yourself. And you know, if you listen to really odd music, maybe save that for until you've reeled the girl in, and then just play it like subliminally while she sleeps. But definitely try to be different at the same time trying to adapt to situations that you're put in. That still makes you different. I don't know. That was kind of confusing. I might have to talk about that more in a different commentary. All right. So way to end it on a really weird, vague answer to a question. I think that's it, guys. I think that's a Call of Booty. I'm glad that you tuned in this week, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I might answer them on the next episode. Also, go grab your Call of Booty t-shirt. What are you waiting for? They're freaking sweet. Other than that, guys, I will talk to you next time. Peace, Nuggets.